Are you living a life when you feel that it's somebody else's script? Your job, country, the city you are, kinda for you, but not choosing by you. Do you feel that those life around you, it's kinda not yours, and you are feeling it's default, but I want something else? I will tell you today not only that it's true, life around you, it's kinda a script, but it's possible to change. I'll tell you from my experience how deep I rewrite those books. I will give you a tools and the belief it's possible because I'm from Ukraine, and within last years I've been able to rewrite a lot. It's bring me not only geographically in a different places such as 2 years in the United States, but a mind state. I've reached so much clarity. I found what I want to do. So that's all in your hands. You could stop living by default and take control. Take a pen of your book in your hand and start writing a wonderful story as much as you could. Before we go, I'll tell you that this channel, what you're looking this video, it's kind of my pure intention to share my story. I don't have edits on that. I have no idea what I'm gonna talking about, no scripting, just from my heart to you, because I feel I've been going so long, so deep, that it's time to share. Somebody else might need this kind of answers. Before we will go, I'll tell you that my story started like around 10 years ago, is with the same questions. Why the job what I currently in, why I'm there? I don't like it. The country, the city, all this looks like a movie, but I didn't choose that. I felt so much resistance toward what I already got. And I felt how to change it because I felt weak by not even able to. I would ask, I didn't choose the country, but I'm here and I cannot change it. My job is only one way to make money. What other I can do? And those feeling life on default, like somebody choose it for me, but it's not what I want. Those are good. Those life was needed to bring me into the questioning. That's why every experience you got which is not fit with your understanding how it's supposed to be, it's also on purpose. It's part of the journey. You need it. Otherwise, why would you ask yourself a questions? How to change it? How to go through? That's why you need sometimes this kind of challenges. They're helping you moving towards, moving and asking and developing and grow. The most difficulties you face, that's the best doors to grow. But recently, something bigger changed in my life. I'm not only within the last 10 years go through the hundreds of books, retreats, podcasts, Eastern tradition, silent retreat with 100 hours of meditation, but I found the person who really showed me how exactly the script of your life can be rewritten. And in the first, I wasn't really believe. And only in a while, when I start implementing something, it's work. Because all the journey before, I need to build a belief that it's work. Because in your life, the biggest effect on your life will happen when something inside switch from that's not possible, that I'm gonna do that anyway. That's how mountains moved in a life. When some man or woman have an idea that I'm gonna do this anyway, that moment the miracle happened. And how to approach and make simple things with this kind of magic, that's a different thing. Enable to rewrite your story, you're going to first face what you got, reality, where you are, who you are, what journey you already done. Because you remember me in a moment of life when I was kinda not that grateful for the what I had. saying that this country, this job, this relationship, this town is kind of not mine and not that good. That's why I need different. But in order to rewrite, we need to even change those beginning, realizing that every of those moments, what you got was on purpose and chosen by you. That you need to accept. Wherever being there in your life, accept it with idea as you choose that. That's the start of rewriting and change the default mode. That's why most people suffer, because they rebel, they resist wherever they had. They kind of reject the experience, saying that's bad, that's I don't need, I would love to change that in my life. We gotta accept wherever happened with you, hard days, bad challenges, wherever there, it's yours. Why? Because imagine there are a higher you looking into your life from different point of view, understanding that every of your event was leading to you today. And those higher you know there's no way to change that. If you will remove those even bad days of where you procrastinate and laying, do nothing, playing video games, it will not happen. Then, when you get there, you're grateful for every your past experience, wherever it would be. There are a lot of techniques going deeper, not the psychological tricks, but just I had my trauma events, which I don't want to accept long time until I approached them with a specific method. But today we want to slightly change the default mode. So you go in the past, wherever, even tomorrow, even wherever, you accept it, you grateful for your past, that's your starting point. Because that's your anchor. Before we want to change something and improve something, right? Because we want to improve life. That's a big deal. That's a huge transformation. But before we want to get there, that's why we go to past. Because before we improve something, the best way is to remove something holding us. That's a past, and it's stored in the body. Or your past experience, past traumas, all of those stored in the body. That's why it's very healthy to help body to work properly. But it's something even I struggle with. But it's a good thing, at least walking. We don't go there. When we get the past done, not completely, it's a job. It's a job of realizing that everything as it should. We are coming to the future, and future doesn't exist. It's not happened yet. But you said how we can rewrite. Right, we can. But first, we need to find those illusions you built in the future in order that we can write it differently. Now you have hundreds of expectations, thousands of expectations from right now, where you are right now, toward the future. Could be like my relationship, I expect them to be like this, I expect my partner act like this, I expect to feel like this. A lot. It's a layers after layers of expectation from the future. Your job, your career, you expect it go in certain way, in certain patterns, in certain salary. Every part of your life right now is full of those desires and expectation. What they do, they took energy from you because you create yourself in the future other than yourself right now. That's a phantom, doesn't exist. But for example, in the case of income, you have certain income, let's say $1,000, and you expect those income be more, 5,000 a month, let's say. So what you done with that? You create yourself somewhere there, which is not exist, having something you don't. So right now you're willingly put yourself in a position of lack. So now you feel you're not complete. those person is way better than me. So you live there and you shift your energy there. Because it's not happen, that's expectation, that's illusion. It's not happen, you find doubt on yourself. Oh, will I get there? How fast I will get there? Is it even possible to make 5 grand? I don't know, it looks hard. Those doubts automatically rise, taking more energy from you. Then you're still in default. After the doubts, the fear born. When the fear born, you're like, I'll never get there. Now I'm scared, I'm stuck. And that's it. You're absolutely move all energy there, and you don't happy with you have that right now because the fear just kind of make it done. Instead, you see this, okay, I have this kind of expectation. What you can do, you need to cut it right there, saying, I accept the fact I'll never make 5 grand a month. You just remove those phantom, those illusion and expectation. But in the same time, I'm trying to make actions toward increasing my income, which is right now. So then when you make 1.1 thousand, you're happy with that. You're happy with the results because you're not comparing them to those phantom which is make 5,000. Because in this case you will not happy. But you compare yourself to reality. I've did 1,000, now it's 1.1, now I'm happy. By doing this, you are really rewriting everything. And this tool, what I just give to you, that's a wonderful way to rewrite your story. Don't live on default. Take control into your hands. Take a pen and write the story. How I see myself right now and here. That's what all Eastern tradition said about the present moment. Where you are, what you have, what you can do right now. What the best actions you can do today, not future, today. In order that increases your present moment. Your relationship, what you can do for relationship today. Can you make a coffee? Can you bring something? Anything, just even a word, but it's gonna be action right now. That's how you shift from default to action mode. It sounds simple, but it's tons of work. That's how I do with the people in my life coaching, because a lot of areas seems unworkable, like those desires, then estimates they rise again immediately. The first resistance is, how can I not estimate something by doing this thing? And that's how they try to complete themselves. That's how it's getting real hard. When you start to resist so much, and that's normal. That's just a part of the story. That's how your old narrative holding back, because you've been a while there. You've been living those default life a while. It's not easy way to change it. Your ego, your mind know how it been, and our brain designed to maintain the consistency, even if it suffer, even if it struggle. The main thing what our mind love is consistency. Don't change thing. That's why when you implement something, when you want to control your life, when you want to implement tools which help you, the resistance will be equal power of that. You're gonna be ready for that, but it's doable. And now I will tell you my story. It's doable 100%. I'll tell you the simple example of mine, my part of my area of my life which changed, and it's changed so much, like 100% differently. So I've been making video a long time, like 5 years. It's been my hobby. I have an inner voice and I was really enjoying to share. But those pure intention of just share something, some thoughts to the people, make someone inspired by my journey, was really pure and nice. But after that, what usually happens, the expectations show up. That's for the I will give a real example of mine. Expectation. Turn those pure willingness to just share for fun, for joy, just to inspire people into the, oh, how much those video made? Views. Oh, why so low? What should I do for making more? How many comments, shares? How it's performed? Oh, I see people make money on making video. What should I do to make money from this video? And all those expectations, how much, how, what to do, they bring so much noise, so much unclarity in the process of making videos. So I start doubting the video. Maybe they're not that good. Maybe I do something wrong. Maybe I film them wrong. Maybe I speak wrong. Oh, of course, my accent, because English is my third language. Maybe this is why. And I start searching how to do the perfect video, and I increase the level of instability within those pure intention of making video. And of course, after doubts arise and some video didn't perform really, the fear come. Oh, I will never get there. I will never get my 1 million followers, or my video will never get good views. And every new video start doing opposite that I expect. They don't give me energy, they just suck energy from me. I've been tired of making them, but I've been making them consistently, and it's became a real problem. But even the journey, when you struggle, I accept it. And knowing that only going through that kind of struggles with my videos, but it could be transcoded in any area of your life. The path of struggles needed. And now I accept it as I wanted. And then I realize only by the way of struggles I approach the moment, start questioning what is the way out. And I start rewrite as I advise you. I accept the fact I'll never have 1 million views. I accept the fact I never will, my channel will be never successful. I cut all kind of expectation and start really doing just a video a day. Then, when I remove all those layers from video creation itself, I absolutely start doing way different videos. Without script, it was my pure, I was struggle with the scripts, with the techniques, with the b-rolls, all these effects. And when I start doing video for myself, like I do right now, just talking, pure sharing, absolutely everything changed. I was doing one video a day, short one, like a minute long, and it's been hard. Right now, when I clear all this stuff, remove the noise, I'm doing 5 long video a day, like this, every day. And it's not exhaust me anymore, because I finally remove all noise, all resistance, all garbage, and I opened up a lot of energy. I rewrite the way how I approach this area of my life. And you can do as well, for sure, 100%. For this video, my flow from my heart is done. I shared this technique. It's really working. It's possible. I know it on my own story, and it's gonna work for you. Tell me if you have some insight. How you will you able to try this technique? Like any feedback, I'll be really grateful to say. Have an amazing life and a wonderful day. I've been really happy to share this with you.